Okay, so back in May, on May 4th, I planted a bunch of morning glory seeds in the hanging baskets. I have one right there, another one right there, and today is July 24th. So this is what they look like right now. This big, massive knot of vines and leaves that you see here is actually from the morning glory that's planted in the ground. So I planted some in the basket, and then I planted one in the ground. The ones that are in the ground always do much better than the ones that are in the basket because they have more growing space, bigger space to develop a root system and all of that. But there are a lot of vines also mixed in from the pot as well. So these are the Grandpa Ott Morning Glories. I got these from Dollar Tree. I also planted the mixed colors, different shades of pink, and then you always get like a really cool variation somewhere of blue, pink, purple. This is really, really gorgeous. I don't think you can buy a pack of morning glories like this specific color. I think it's just like a lucky, just like a little genetic variation of the Grandpa Ott or the mixed colors. So there's another Grandpa Ott. These are my absolute favorite morning glories I've ever grown. As you can see, they will wrap around everything. They do become quite a mess. I actually like this messy look, this natural, like cottagey garden type look. But you can see another vine over there. And then, so these will close around in the afternoon. It's still in the morning here right now, so these will close by the time the sun hits them. They're called morning glories because they are glorious in the morning. These will open up probably tomorrow or the next day. You can see another one right here. So even though they only open up for a day, like they'll open up in the morning, they'll close by the afternoon, the next day you just have another one. This one will open and close. The next day you'll have another one. So even though it's just a one-day bloom, it's constantly recurring. So, but be careful because they will form seed pods and drop seeds all over your yard, and you'll be picking out seedlings and stuff. I really do keep up on that because if I don't, it'll just take over everything, especially if you have other plants around it, which I'll show you in a minute. But here's the other side. So I did have a couple morning glory seedlings come up from last year from plants that dropped seed, and apparently one of them was a striped morning glory. I believe this is called the Carnival of Venice. You can see the striped on that. They are a beautiful flower, but I didn't really care. I don't really like white flowers. And a lot of them just ended up being plain white last year. So I didn't plant them. But one of the seedlings that I put in the ground apparently was a Carnival of Venice. So, but they still are very pretty when they have stripes. So here's another pink one. And I'll go down here and show the front. So you can see another Grandpa Ott. That beautiful, beautiful purple. I just love that dark, beautiful purple color. And you can see, obviously, this side, this hanging basket right here gets afternoon sun, and it just bakes in the sun all day. So these plants are struggling. You can see how little and tiny and terrible looking the vines are, but I do have one in the ground. I did plant one. Of course, like I said, the ones in the ground always do better. They have a bigger root system. So it has grown up my shepherd's hook all around here. It's grabbing a hold of my tiki torch. You can see it wrapping itself around. I do have to come out and make sure that it doesn't grab a hold of my other plants that I have here, which are the zinnias. These are also from the Dollar Tree. And then this side. So this side right here, see the hanging basket? This side gets morning sun, and you can see how much better plants love morning sun than afternoon sun. So the sun comes up, it'll hit this side, and then by the afternoon, it hits that plant. These leaves are huge. All of the damage that you see is from Japanese beetles. They love, love, love to eat. I think there's another one. There's one flying. No, I don't know what that is. They love to eat my morning glory, so I just take a little cup of soapy water, go around, knock them into the cup of soapy water, and they take a bubble bath, and they die. But look how gorgeous these turned out. You can see this really messy knot of vines up there. But like I said, I do love that. And I am very diligent about picking out the seedlings every year. You can see it's wrapped around the porch here. It's actually inside my tiki torch. I have to be careful with these plants because you can see the vines down there. They will grab a hold of anything. I would never plant morning glory like next to my vegetables or anything like that. I have it right here in a space where it's clear and I can pull out the seedlings. I can see really good. I have found, so I only plant morning glory right here, but I have found seedlings all the way over here in my garden. So yeah, definitely keep an eye on that. Just look how gorgeous. Bunch of pink. And my cat's trying to take off, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. But yeah, definitely try some morning glory. Just be careful. It is such a beautiful plant. Too bad it's so invasive, and that's why a lot of people don't like to grow it. But I'll grow it every year, and I absolutely love it.